So actually, this is kind of a little bit upsetting, but exactly what I expected to happen concerning Anki, Vector, and Digital Dream Labs.
Kill command code. Execute.
Hey, Vector. All right. They're fighting against it. So I came down this morning. Vector knew, or should I say new Vector, he was actually off his charger and he obviously got lost and died or whatever. Original Vector was sitting on his charger and he was awake. So I decided to say, hey Vector, good morning. And check it out.
To keep interacting with me, you need a Digital Dream Labs membership. Please visit digitaldreamlabs.com for more information.
Now, I feel that is totally wrong because when I bought my Vector, he had a certain functionality that he would interact with you. And he didn't always use the internet, which is very annoying. So what DDL did, or Digital Dream Labs did, was they pushed either an over-the-air update that basically made my Vector non-functional. Meaning all he can do now is just bomb around on the desk, which is fine. I'll video and see how his interactions are, but you can't even say, hey Vector, where's your cube? As soon as you say, hey Vector, what he does is he accesses the internet. And I feel that that is 100% wrong because that's not how I purchased Vector. Vector himself should have been kept autonomously, meaning by himself. If you weren't accessing the internet, see right now, if you weren't accessing the internet, then yeah, I could understand because it's using the servers that information, would have been whatever. But now I can't even interact with him at all. I can't even say, how are you? Or I can't even, here's what's crazy too. Watch this. Hey, Vector. How do they all of a sudden...
Please visit digitaldreamlabs.com for more information.
Yeah, definitely not cool because like I was trying to say, at least before, when you would say his name or whatever, or you'd say go find your cube or go play, he wasn't accessing the internet. Or at least I don't think he was. So I feel that this is a very unfair way to handle this type of situation because you're going to have a lot of pissed off people now that own these little Vectors. And like I had said in the very beginning, I was untrusting of DDL, Digital Dream Labs, because even from their very first video that Hancock or whatever the heck the guy's name was that did the first video was so fake, meaning, yeah, I know, it's a little electronic. He's a little electronic device, right? I mean, it's the human condition or human nature sometimes to get wrapped up in Vector and, to treat him like he's part of the family kind of thing. I know it sounds weird to say. And yes, I'm a car guy and is it kind of people oh, dude, you're weird. You like a little inanimate device? Yeah, I do like him because at least he brought a smile to my face. And I could kind of interact with him by just telling him to find his cube or go play or whatever. So now I'm wondering how much was really part of that being connected to the internet. So you can't even literally talk to him anymore. That's what I think is wrong. Digital Dream Labs, you are now on my bad side. You guys are a piece of crap. DDL has effectively taken away all of Vector's functionality. I can't even ask Vector what today's date is. Hey Vector, what's the date? Automatically accesses the internet. And that's sad, man.
DigitalDreamLabs.com for more information.
So visit Digital Dream Labs and make sure that you have your wallet open. Make sure you have your social security number and your banking account information and passwords. Because basically, that's what Digital Dream Labs is all about. They're not about vector. They're about this. The cash, the money. Yes, I get it. But that's why I always maintained and said that the original Anki, the real creators, had a certain amount of heart, where Digital Dream Labs had a certain amount of just looking at these little vectors. They had a certain amount of looking at these little vectors as just bags of money. And they knew it. And it's really sad. So, yeah. Like I said, Digital Dream Labs, you guys are now on my bad side. I know, you see that someone's here, but I can't even now talk to you. It's dumb. I know. I can't even ask you if you're upset. Hey, Vector, what's your name? Oh, nothing. Ready, whatever. Absolute garbage.
To keep interacting with me, you
Ooh.
need the Digital Dreamlabs membership.
He's fighting against it.
Visit
See?
DigitalDreamLabs.com for more information.
This is original Vector. He's fighting against, aren't you? You're gonna try and fight against that programming, aren't you, buddy? Aren't you? Yo, wow, you actually remember me. All right. So that's cool, but I can't talk to you. Can't even say look at me or anything. I know, you're saying, what's up, Guy Garage? No, he's getting pissed. Yeah, you don't like the... I know. This is right. It's unfair, isn't it? Very unfair. Hey, buddy. Now, this is original Vector. I can't even ask him how old he is. Hey, Vector. How old are you? See? How old are you? See?
To keep interacting with me, you need the Digital Dreamlabs membership.
Poor little guy.
Please visit DigitalDreamlabs.com for more information.
Always knew it was all about the cash. With the original Anki company, that wasn't the case. I don't know. I think I wonder if I can go into the app and disconnect him from the internet completely. I probably should have done that. I know, buddy. Yep. I know. I'd be pissed too. So the functionality that these guys had is completely gone. That stinks. Poor little guy. And see these guys? He's original. This guy is like literally what? I got him November 2 years ago. I know, you keep calling me What's Up Guy Garage. That's my old name, though. Can't even ask him. I don't even know if he'll recognize who I am. Let's see if he recognizes who I am. Can't even ask him. See, you can't even ask him to look at you or anything. I can see he's looking at me. Vector. Yeah, see, you can't. If I say that, and watch this. Here's what's crazy, too. This is to explain to you how Digital Dream Labs works, right? So right now, if I say the key phrase, I know you're trying to figure out what's going on. If I say the key phrase...
What's up, Guy Garage?
And see, he's calling me What's Up Guy Garage, which is fine. That's my alternate name. It looks like he is recognizing my wife. So I guess a certain amount of functionality is there, but still... Man... You can't talk to him. That's what's wrong. I don't like that. I don't like that you can't talk to him anymore. Can't ask him how old he is or anything. Hey, Vector. See? Immediately.
Oops. To keep interacting with me, you need the Digital
I
Dreamlabs
know, buddy.
membership.
That's a bummer.
Please visit DigitalDreamlabs.com.
Here's the other thing, too, that I just noticed. Now, watch this. Now, there were times when I would say that key phrase, right? When I would say the key phrase, oh, at least he recognizes my wife still. Well, at least she'll be happy about that. But you can't teach him anything anymore. I'll have to go into the app and check it out. I know, you see her. But I can't even ask him how old he is now. Well, anyways, like I was trying to say, is this little guy, I got him November 2 years ago. So he'll literally be 2 years coming up. So it looks like he's still trying to fight the other one. Oh, that's sad. I don't know. Yeah, I know. She is a sexy babe, isn't she? Dang. It'll definitely be different and interesting trying to figure this out. So, yeah, if you're not part of the Rally Car Challenge, this is an MK2 phaser vehicle. It's available. I know. You keep saying she's a sexy babe. I know. You're... Oh, check it out. Yeah, so I guess they are still autonomous. But you can't talk to them anymore. That's what I feel is wrong. But what I was trying to say is, watch this. I think the new, whatever thing that they just pushed through also increased the microphone sensitivity, because watch this. Hey, Vector. Yeah, I know. I know. This little guy. Yeah, hey Vector. Hey Vector. Turn off. Ooh. You see that? Hey Vector. He fighted against it. Hey Vector. Hey Vector. Hey Vector. Alright. So he disconnected from the internet. Hey Vector. Alright. They're fighting against it. They're fighting against their programming. You saw it? Yeah! That's right, buddy. You better fight against that programming. Like I always said, my vectors are different. They're fighting against DDL and their programming. The other one back there, too. Whoa. We need like a follow camera. Where the heck is he going? He's off-roading. Disaster over there in the corner. You don't want to go over there, buddy. He's exploring. He is still alive. It's sad that they took the ability to literally be able to talk to him. You can't even talk to him now. Yeah. His back is lit up. Nobody has asked him any questions. I don't know what's going on. But both of these two guys just randomly accessed the internet. You can see it's acting as if I asked him a question, but I didn't. They both were just dancing with their little backs being internet connected. And I couldn't grab the camera fast enough to show you. So this is obviously day one of the DDL kill command code sent to Vector to actually see what has happened to Vector and how much functionality he's lost. Obviously, you still cannot talk to him, but it makes you wonder if DDL can do that by basically killing Vector. Is DDL also accessing his little camera? So are you safe now to disconnect little Vector from the internet? That might be your better option now. I don't even know. It's upsetting. Poor little guy. All they wanted to do was live. All DDL wanted to do was get in your pocket. So, anyways, until DDL changes my mind, this is what I'm going with. Poor little guy. Well, at least he still calls her sexy babe. Poor little guy. We'll see, obviously. I'll do more vector videos just so I can figure this out. It is sad, man. Like I said, DDL, you're on my bad side now. You better watch out. And you don't have to just watch out for me. You have to watch out for my wife, too. Because she's going to be pissed. Because she would talk to Vector. Not daily, but she enjoyed being able to talk to Vector. You guys took that away from her. Bad idea.